While O level and below, you can say, okay, you are going to get them to do level 2. And the reason is that there are some courses that I'm not talking of level 3 now. If you look at level 1, level 2, there are certain things that you can actually exempt people with degrees from and base it on recognition of prior learning because they have higher qualifications. So for them, you can now start them straight off with the technical skills training of level 1 and level 2. Then you now hand them in with level 3 majorly. For people that have less qualifications, yes, you can start them with level 1 and hem on them with level 2. Do you think that is workable? Can you hear me? I need your response. Do you think it is workable like that?
It's workable, but that means that it's going to be a bit complex because it means that, since all of them are coming under one time frame, if I may say, so which means that if we are doing, meanwhile, my name is Henry. I'm talking from H&C Annabelle Services.
Okay,
what I'm
thank
trying
you.
to say is that if all the students are coming at a particular time, let's say you are starting your class from 10 to 3 o'clock, all of them are here at that time. So it becomes a bit difficult to segregate and be teaching these people level 2, be teaching these people level 1, be teaching these people level 3. So it can be a bit, it's achievable, but it has to go with lots of planning on individual centers. So my own understanding anyway.
Yes, thank you very much for that understanding. I understand that, but what I'm at least if you break the class into like 2 groups, sure, understand what I'm saying? Because there are some people that will have to learn the basics. There are some basics there. If you look at the NOS, there are some basics, communication, this one and that one. There's some basic stuff there. That by the time you are teaching ND holders and graduates, all that one again, it's as if you are just wasting their time. Whereas we can maximize their time and get them all the higher skills that they need at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? That's just my concerns. That's why we are here to discuss.
I have a question there.
Yes, sir.
I have a concern there. My question is, if that's the case, which is good, if that's the case, so when the assessment is to be done, will it not be done on, let's say, level 3 for that particular individual that you have trained, or will you do level 2, level 1, level 2, level 3, or for that trainee, or you take level 3 alone for that trainee?
For those trainees, we will take level 3 for them. But you will have to support us that they can do level 1 and they can do the technical aspects of level 1 and level 2. You can cover them and write a report of recognition of prior learning to cover those other basic skills because they have a higher qualification.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask a question?
Please do. It is not written in stone. We are just discussing to see whether it is doable or it is not doable.
Okay. I would like to ask, there are some people that have higher qualifications, but they are beginner levels in this skill acquisition program. Are you also to start judging them based on their qualifications? For example, somebody may have ND or HND and still not have any idea about sewing, like my field is fashion and garment making, and still not have anything. The person will not know anything about sewing. Are you supposed to judge the person now based on their qualification?
No, that's not what I'm saying. The person that you are talking about, don't forget, if you look at the NOS in sewing, there are some basic skills there. Communication.
Okay. Yes.
Abi?
Yes. Yes.
Are we saying the person that has ND does not understand the basic communication?
person does.
It does. So instead of us teaching that person basic communication like everybody, he will start his own, he will start with the basics of sewing.
Okay.
You understand? We will concentrate on the technical skills of level 1, level 2, then all the skills in level 3 for them. But I understand they don't have anything, they don't know anything in sewing. So we have to, we are just discussing, nothing is written in stone. So I want all your concerns, I want all your pushbacks. You understand? Because my thoughts is that if you start teaching me all those things again as a graduate, I'll be bored. And how do you get me to come to your center 5 days a week?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Yes, I'm listening.
My name is Temitope Alade, and I'm an assessor I'm a QA to MacD's Fashion Academy in Ikorodu. And I would like to speak to the question that was asked by the last speaker. And I want to call our attention to the importance of the initial assessments that is usually done during induction. Before they are inducted at all, we have like a one-on-one with them. And so we know that is the importance of that. We know that, this person is at this knowledge level or technical level. Some people have more technical exposure and less knowledge-based, experience. So we always know that, and we at that point is where we make recommendations on the units to be taken that that particular learner is required to take. So when induction is being done, I believe that the instructors should engage also with the learners so that you can know where they are as per knowledge based and technical skill based. And that way you'll be able to make the right recommendation to them. I don't know if that helps. Thank you very much, sir. I yield the floor.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, it helps. Any other concerns? Hello?
Right on.
Okay, so why I'm bringing this one up is that for the people that did the first cohort, for all of them, we just used a one-cap-fits-all approach, which means, as the last speaker said, we did not actually do the proper induction and interviewing for each candidate. So you know where you want to place them. Can you recognize some of their prior learning or not? There might be graduates that you might not be able to recognize some of their prior learning. I don't want it to be a one-cap-fits-all approach this time around. We are all professionals. And we all know that if people come to us to learn sewing, we know how we treat them and how we get the best out of them in the shortest possible time. I want us to look at what we are doing as a call to national duty and how we can raise the fashion industry in Nigeria. By the time we train everybody to level 2, which was what was done in the first cohort, we've missed we've missed some levels, we've missed some people that are also needed in the fashion industry, which are the people that we've trained to level 3. And I'm sure there are some people that are coming to our training centers that have that capacity. That you can assess them, you know what they are, and you can now, I know it's going to be a lot of hard work for us. I know it's going to be a lot of headache for us, but try as much as possible. If you can accommodate it, please do it. If you cannot accommodate it, it's okay. Are you with me? If you can accommodate it and train some people level 3 majorly and use RPL, but we have to show us that they can do those things in level 1 and level 2 very well. during using something like RPL. If you cannot, just teach them level 2 and we come and assess them for level 2, where we can give us prior learning that they've learned level 1. And there are some that just have to take level 1 and level 2 for totally. So I don't want it to be a one-cap-fits-all approach, because that's what I keep hearing. They just said we should do level 2. They just said we should do level 2. They just said we should do level 2. Your induction should tell you which level you want to place this person and how you want to do it. So that is why the induction is very important, and the recommendations from that induction is very important. It will be one of those things that the EQA will be looking at by the time they are coming for the final whatever in this new cohort. I'm not talking of the cohort that has finished. But in this new cohort, we want to actually see that you inducted those trainees one-on-one, you interview them one-on-one, and you could place them where necessary. Am I making some sense? Well, it's not a one-cap-fits-all approach, and nobody should quote me. You are going to do it center by center basis. But you want to make sure that you actually inducted those trainees one-on-one. And your induction should be able to say, okay, this person has this knowledge base, this person has this skill base, as the last speaker said. Is it clear?
It's clear.
Hello? It's clear. So I don't want, please, as we go on this cohort, I don't want anybody chorusing. It is this level. There are some people, if you can, people that you can train to level 3, please let them train to level 3. We need those kind of people also in the fashion industry. You are all fashion experts. And you know we are going to move the fashion industry in Nigeria forward to where we hope to move it to. We actually need a lot of people in level 3. So don't let us just look at this thing as training for training's sake. Let us look at it as training to help and build Nigeria. So the approach and the mindset, I want it to be different for this new cohort. And that is why you could see the guided learning hours is a lot more. And as they have said, please let us also quickly know in time whether your center is also a production center or your center is only a school that has affiliations with other people that the students are going to be learning the training from.
Sir, please, can you buttress on that point, please?
You see, some centers are just training schools. They don't show to the public, right? And NSQ assessment must be done showing the person must be doing a life job.
Showing to the public.
To look at, yes, the person must be doing a life job. Okay. Sure, understand, not an internal job, not a play job. The person should actually be showing for a client.
Okay.
Sure, understand. There are some centers that are not also production centers. They are just training schools. And they've been advised to go and get maybe tailors or something that are production centers. So when they are doing the assessment, observation by the QAA, the observation is done at those trainings, as those production centers, not in the school. There are some training people that are both. They are a training center and they also show to the public. So we should be able to let us know what kind of center you are, so we can do it well and do it properly this time around.
So we communicate to you people, or we communicate that we are going to communicate to
FME needs it, but FME needs it, but we also need it.
Okay.
FME needs it, but because it's going to help our own planning. Because if you are attaching your students to tailors around you and stuff around you for some practice, we have to know. you understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
FME needs it, but we also need it for our own planning sake. Is that
Thank
okay?
you, sir. Thank you, sir. If I may add, sir,
Yeah,
for
it's clear.
it's so that your learners can have a workplace manager, so that they are not learning from from a like a simulation experience alone. It will be like a real life experience where okay they can even see practical errors and how to correct it, how to manage situations, instead of them using when students use their own fabric to learn alone, they don't gain the dexterity they require that for the real marketplace. That's why Engineer Fatoki is saying that it is important that you are attached. If you are just a fashion school, you are attached to a maybe tailor shop, a place where production is actively taking place, so that your learners can learn from a real life, a real marketplace situation.
Thank you. And also, finally, you see, you have to also take entrepreneurship training for your learners. Very, very important. And you should try and see how you can do it starting as quickly as possible. Because that is the only reason why they can be making extra income by the time they finish your training. So that you will not get caught. So by the time they are finishing their training, they've already registered their companies. They've already started, the first money they give them, they have used it to register, to do business registration. They're already looking themselves as tailors. So look at that entrepreneurship aspect too, very, very importantly. Immediately after this meeting, we will be sharing some documents, assessment documentations, like question and answer majorly, and some other stuff like that will be shared. Please look at those documents very, very well. Maybe you can also come up with a measuring template. I don't know, do you have a measuring template, or you have different measuring templates that we use? How do we record measurements when the trainees are recording? I believe you can come up with a uniform template. But we will be sharing some documents with you. Please let your QAA and experts, if the QAA is also the expert, no problems. If the QAA is not an expert, let the QAA and the expert review those documents. The next meeting we will be having will be on Thursday, and that will be a standardization meeting. At that meeting, if you need to make adjustment to the documents and everything you need to make, we will make it to those documents. Then you will now adopt the documents for use. Is that clear? You are the one that will adopt the document for use. But for starters, we will share what we have done. Please review it and let us meet for our standardization meeting, where we now adopt the documents for use, which will now make it binding on all of us. I can see somebody's hand up. Some people's hands are up. Can you please unmute and talk to us?
Hello, good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, good afternoon.
Please, I don't understand the last point you made about the measuring. I didn't get that, sorry.
Okay, people record measurements in different ways. Tailors.
Yes, we do.
We record measurements in different ways.
Yes,
Do you
sir.
think we should record measurements in a standard way? I'm not an expert. It's left for you to decide.
Okay.
Or we can let everybody continue to record it in different ways, but you just let us know the template you are using.
Okay. Okay. Shall I
You
got a
understand what I'm saying?
question?
Yes.
I think a general
Okay.
template should be used.
Then you have to now develop, you are the people that will now develop that general template and adopt the general template. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Me, I'm of a suggestion that everybody should use their own templates, because the way I take my measurements might not be the same way the other tailor takes measurement, because we all learned from different fashion school and all. So I don't think adopting one template is advisable.
It is for you people to decide. You will decide that when you're having your standardization meeting, you will decide. Do you understand what I'm saying? And majority will carry the
Yes,
weight.
sir.
Then all of us will adopt whatever we say. That is why it is called a
Good afternoon, sir.
standardization meeting.
I have a suggestion.
Is that who is that speaking to me? Is that Jibaya?
Hello.
Please go
Good
ahead.
afternoon, sir.
Go ahead. Good afternoon.
I say I have a suggestion based on the measurement templates.
Yes, sir.
For us to record our trainee measurement template, I think we should use different methods. There are modern or digital methods, like digital system or part system, for us to record our customers or trainees' work concerning measurements of fabric. There are many methods. The standard can be used two methods, either in an iPad or a digital system like a software or a computer system for us to record that measurement. Despite we come from different fashion schools.
Thank you very much, man.
Hello?
It's very okay.
Yes.
Hello, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes, we can use different methods. This method is okay. There are modern or digital methods for every customer, for every training work.
No problem. All I'm saying is that, you see, that's what I said. What I'm saying is that if that is what everybody is saying, it is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I understand.
Do you understand? All I'm saying is when you have the standardization meeting,
okay,
this is what we want. You don't think this one should be there. You don't think this is this. Please voice out your opinion. We will share the template today to give you time to go through the template.
All right.
Make sure
thank you.
Make sure you go through the templates. So when you have your meeting and you adopt it, it will be binding on you.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Once it is adopted by the QAAs and everybody in the standardization meeting, anybody that does not use those things will be penalized.
All right. I understand.
But you are the people that will adopt it, not us.
Okay. I understand.
Whatever you now adopt and ratify on Thursday is bound by everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear?
Yes, sir. I understand.
So any other questions or comments before we call the meeting over, or concerns? Any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, sir. If I get everything, if I can recall everything you said correctly, so you are saying in this cohort, we should not assess all students based on one level, all trainees based on one level, right?
Not the same level. Some might be higher, some might be lower. During your induction, and
yes, some may be lower, some may be advanced or basic one, basic level.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I don't want everybody telling me it is one cap that fits all.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So please, the OGSQ people, Mrs. Wobo and Co, please share the templates so that everybody can review the templates. And we now have standardization meeting on Thursday. And please, if you have questions or concerns about everything in that template, you can be posting it on our WhatsApp groups. The template is just a guide for you to own. Any errors, anything in that template, please point it out. Whatever we all accept and adopt is what we are all going to use. That is why NSQ will have a template. And that's why we also have standardization meetings, which we did not have in the first quarter. That is the essence of standardization meeting. You are all experts and you all look at things the same way. So please review the templates very well. Make sure it is workable so that by the time you come to your meeting, standardization meeting on Thursday, I won't be there. So you can argue, you can do plus, and we can now put it to vote, we can put and adopt it. And once you review it, if you're having concerns, please let us know. Do you think we can still, the templates will be shared today? Is Thursday still okay for the meeting? We are all experts in the field. It should not take you long to review the meeting, to the templates, and we now have our meeting on Thursday. So everybody knows where they are going. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you very much for joining me. The template
All
will
right.
be shared. Template to be shared after the meeting, and standardization meeting will be done on Thursday. And it is important that everybody is represented on the standardization meeting, because once you are not there, you cannot complain. Once you are not there, you cannot complain. So thank you, everybody, and have a nice evening. Thank you.